Good morning, everyone. Let's just begin. But before starting, let's see the information. Class 8, subject English, and the book we are reading is Essentials of English Grammar. And the chapter we are reading, chapter 16, Transformation of Sentences. And this is lecture number 4, students. Now we have to 11th exercise we completed yesterday. Today we'll read interchanging simple and compound sentences. Simple and compound sentences means we need to change simple to compound and compound to simple sentence without changing its meaning. Since though we have to keep one thing in mind that we will change the formation of the sentence, but meaning of the sentence will remain same. So listen carefully. Carefully study the following examples. These are the examples we are going to study. Based on these examples, we have to change the sentences or we have to transform its formation. The first sentence like simple to compound. When you go from simple to compound, so you see the simple sentence first. Simple sentence talks about like carefully climbing up the stairs, he knocked at the door. This is a simple sentence. Now you need to do one thing. You need to justify which one you are going to put. See what is compound sentence. Compound sentence is what in which we get two independent clauses joined by compound conjunctions. Coordinate conjunction also that is called. That's called coordinating conjunction or that's called coordinating clause also. So that clause will be both the clauses which are independent will be joined by coordinating conjunction. And what are the coordinating conjunctions like for, and, nor, yet, so? These are coordinating conjunctions. We have already discussed about these in the classes. So now carefully climbing up the stairs, what you have to do, we have to see the another one, he knocked at the door. This is a complete sentence. The first one like climbing up, carefully climbing up the stair, that is to be changed into simple part or a complete clause which gives complete sense. So ultimately we need to justify what is the subject of the sentence in the complete simple sentence. That's he. Then when you are framing compound sentence, the he will become the subject of both the sentences. For example, he, and climbing up the stairs means it is the matter of the past because he knocked at the door gives us the information that the sentence is in the past. So climbing will be changed into past. He climbed up the stairs carefully. And is coordinating conjunction and knocked at the door. So these students, you need to understand he is the common subject of both the clauses. First clause as well as the second clause. That's why only before first sentence it is written here. Right? When we get the common subject of both the clauses, only one subject once it is used in the sentence. Right? This is a compound sentence. Why it is? Because there are having two clauses and the clauses are joined by and that is coordinate conjunction. So you need to understand. Let's go to the next. Simple sentence is given in spite of driving fast, he was not driving rashly. So we understood here he and the tense is past. So what will we do? He was driving fast. In spite of driving fast will be changed into he was driving fast. So when in spite of comes students, there you will use but as a conjunction. In spite of driving fast, he was not driving rashly. So what we get here, he was driving fast, but. So ultimately you need to justify when you have in spite there, you'll put there but. This gives us a bit of the sense that we understand how to implement this practically in our day-to-day life, which will help us to understand, to frame the sentences in a realistic way. Right, everyone? So what we get here next? He was driving fast, but not rashly. Not driving rashly. Ultimately, we got this. Right? So let's go to the next sentence. But for your kind help, I would have missed the flight, but for your kind help. So see how to use. We have here your. This will be having the same subject. Your is the possessive pronoun. So we'll have the subjective case of your, that is you. And kind help, we have to see the verb here. The help is there. You helped me kindly. Or I would have missed the flight. The coordinating conjunction, you have to choose yourselves, everyone, which is quite suitable. There is given contradiction like in the statement. If you hadn't helped me, I would have missed the flight. This is the sentence. So if you have to change this according to compound sentence, then according to compound sentence, you will make it, you helped me kindly, or means otherwise, I would have missed the flight. See, second part of this will remain same. The next sentence, I liked him because of his innocence. This is simple. I liked him because of his innocence. I liked him for he was innocent. You need to frame a simple sentence which has its own meaning. Ultimately, we can say that is called independent clause. When we have independent clause joined by coordinating conjunction, the sentence is to be put into compound sentence. Right, everyone? So let's just be ready to solve the sentences. See, some words are given here, simple to compound. Change a word or a phrase into a coordinate clause using a coordinating conjunction. As I have told you, the coordinating conjunctions are given here, like and, but, or, for, like this. And compounds too simple. When you change the coordinating clause into a word or a phrase, simple phrase or a word, that can also be used. So let's just see, we have first sentence with us, change the following simple sentences into compound ones. Being satisfied with my progress, Papa brought me a new cricket kit. Now there will be little difference, but see how many of you are ready to answer. Sneha is there. Very good, Sneha. Be ready, every one of you. Let's ask Sneha. How does Sneha solve this? Very good, Sneha.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, beta. Come on, what should be the answer?
Papa was satisfied with my progress. He got me a new cricket set.
He. Wait, beta. Internet
He
is
got me a
disturbing.
new cricket set.
Papa was satisfied with my
Progress.
progress.
He got me a new cricket set.
He got me a new cricket
A
kit.
new cricket set.
Beta, you just need to remove he here and bought me a new cricket kit. Because when Papa is used, we need not repeat he. Otherwise, your sentence is absolutely correct. Repeat it.
Papa was satisfied with my progress and bought me a new cricket kit.
Very good. Absolutely correct. I hope that you all must have noted down this. That's okay. That's good. Let's go to next sentence. Lower down your hands, everyone. Besides writing the screenplay, he directed the movie also. Now you need to see. You need to use some conjunctions to apply. Again, Sneha, Ishmeet, Varsa. Let's go to Ishmeet first. All right, Ishmeet.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ishmeet. What should be the answer of the second sentence?
He not only write the screenplay but directed the movie also.
Not only wrote. You will write there wrote because the sentence is in the past tense. He directed the movie also. That means sentence will go in the past. Ishmeet, your sentence is correct, but write there only wrote and repeat the sentence.
Okay, sir.
Repeat, Ishmeet.
He not only wrote the screenplay but directed the movie also.
Absolutely correct. Very good. Bravo to you. Bravo.
Okay, sir.
Let's go to 13 exercise, students. Rest of the sentences you all will do it yourselves. You have to manage it yourselves so that you can complete the sentences properly. When you get the answer key, there you can tally. Change the following compound sentences into simple ones. All right, let's go to the first sentence. We need to see. Everyone. You must have taken the reading of the 13th exercise, first sentence. They have treated me unfairly, yet I have not complained. This is a compound sentence. See, you have coordinate conjunction yet here. Right. So you need to change this sentence into simple one. Who's raising hand? Sachi. Let's go to Sachi first. Ishmit, you have spoken. That's very good.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sachi. Yes.
Sir, I think so. The sentence will be, they have treated me unfairly. Then comma, I have not complained.
No, not this. You have to use something also. In spite of you can use. In spite of. Let's go to
सर
Varsha.
क्योंकि हम
Uh-huh.
सिंपल से कंपाउंड में कर तब हम उसमें कंजंक्शन ऐड कर रहे थे ना, तो इसमें
No,
मतलब
no,
अगर हम कंपाउंड से सिंपल करेंगे.
No, you're not getting. If you're writing they same, then these are again both the clauses and independent clause. In simple sentence, there is only one clause. And here you have two clauses. They have treated is also one clause. And I have not complained, that is also one clause. In simple sentence, you have only one clause. Right? All right, let's go to Ishmeet. What Ishmeet says.
Yeah. In spite of having been treated me unfairly, I have not complained.
Yes. Now you see, in spite of having been treated unfairly, have been treated because they have treated, so this will remain same. In spite of having been treated unfairly, I have not complained. Now you see in the complete sentence, we have only one clause. Simple sentence is that in which we have only one clause, or the rest of the part is the part of the same clause or same sentence. Though it is not a clause, it is a simple phrase we can say. But we have a single clause that's called simple sentence. Absolutely correct, Ishmeet. Lower down your hand. Let's go to next sentence. The spring was late to arrive and the garden was wearing a deserted look. Let's go to Varsha. Varsha, come on, answer. Try.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Varsha. Come on, try.
The garden was wearing a deserted look due to the late arrival of the spring.
No. Due to you can't use. The spring being late will be changed into being, which will not make it a clause. Because helping verb or main verb, that makes it a clause. So when we change it was into being, that's called gerund or that's called participle, right? So what we say, the spring being late to arrive, comma, the garden was wearing a deserted look. Note it down this, everyone. Once again, I'm repeating, the spring being late to arrive, All right. Let's go to next. Hope so that you must be doing. Later on, you'll have a doubt session. If there is, you can put interchanging complex and compound sentences. So what we have to do basically, we have to change complex sentence into compound sentence and compound sentence into complex sentence. So see, both of these sentences we have already discussed. What we get, complex has got one principal clause and one subordinate clause. Principal clause is called main clause also, and the compound clause sentence is like having both the compound clause, or that's called coordinate clause. Both the clauses are independent, not dependent like subordinate clause. So see, complex sentence is, although Antarctica has a very cold climate, although Antarctica has a very cold climate, it has a wide variety of seabirds. It has a wide variety of seabirds. It is a principal clause. Although Antarctica has a very cold climate is a subordinate clause. So when you change this, you need to make from these two parts both the independent clause. Still we have, just remove although Antarctica has a very cold climate. This is a complete sentence if we remove although, because although is subordinate conjunction. If you remove this, the sentence will become independent. It has a wide variety of seabirds. This is also independent. So what do you need basically to change this into compound sentence? You need only coordinate conjunction. Once you mention coordinate conjunction between both the clauses, the sentence will become compound sentence. You see is there, Antarctica has a very cold climate. Still, it has a wide variety of seabirds. Both are there independent and joined by coordinate conjunction, that's called still here. Right? So what we need to do basically, students, we need to be conscious enough to understand this, how it is put. Now we see the complex sentence next. We have with us complex sentence is, if you are not sincere, nobody will trust. If you are not sincere, nobody will trust you. So you have got, if you are not sincere, that means this is subordinate clause. Nobody will trust you is the principal clause. So compound clause, when you make, you need to just make a simple sentence joined by coordinate conjunction. So here, be sincere or nobody will trust you. Old students, so what do we get here? Be sincere means the one is saying be sincere, otherwise, or nobody will trust you. See, the principal clause will remain as it is, and before this, you need to add coordinate conjunction, and the subordinate conjunction or subordinate clause is to be changed into independent sentence, and be sincere is the independent clause, we can say. Complex sentence, as soon as he gives an order, it is carried out. It is carried out again, like, and as soon as he gives an order, remove as soon as, you write there, he gives an order and it is immediately carried out. As soon as is giving sense of like immediate, though we need to put this in the same manner. So complex to compound, change subordinate clause into a coordinate clause using coordinating conjunctions like and, but, or for, so, etc. Compound to complex, change the coordinate clause into a subordinate clause using a subordinating conjunction like that, who, which, if, although, etc. So change the following complex sentences into compound ones. When I looked up, I saw an old lady standing near me. This is a student complex sentence that is to be changed into compound. Sneha is raising hand. Let's go to Sneha first. Okay, Sneha.
I looked up and saw an old lady standing near me.
I looked up and saw.
So,
An old lady standing near me.
Absolutely correct, Sneha. Very good. Repeat once again. Note it down, everyone. Sneha's answer is absolutely okay. Once again, she's going to repeat.
I looked up and saw an old lady standing near me.
Now you see, when you make compound sentence, you have both the clauses independent. And that's absolutely correct sentence. Let's go to next. Although Mr. Kapoor was well off, he led a simple life. Right, everyone? Let's go to Vansh Manuja.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, Vansh. Good morning.
Sir, Mr. Kapoor was well off. Still, he lives a simple life.
Very good way. You need to put comma after off, O double F off, simple comma down.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, it is very correct. Repeat it again, Vansh.
Mr. Kapoor was well off, comma. Still, he lives a simple life. Still, he led a simple life, sir.
Led, better led, L-E-D, led.
Yes, sir.
Still, he led a
Simple life.
life. Very good, correct. Let's go to next exercise. Lower down your hands. Rest of the sentences, you all will do it yourselves, everyone. Tomorrow we'll tell you. Okay, next sentence, exercise 15, change the following compound sentences into complex ones. See the first sentence, you have to supply the goods on credit, or we will not place the order with you. This is compound sentence. This is to be changed into subordinate clause, means complex sentence. Okay, Shmit.
If you do not supply the goods on credit, we will not place the order with you.
Absolutely correct. After you credit, you will put comma there.
Yes,
Repeat
sir.
once again. Absolutely correct, Ishmeet. You're doing good. Bravo. All right. Repeat it again.
If you do not supply the goods on credit, we will not place the order with you.
Very good. Absolutely correct. You must have noted down, everyone. Let's go to next sentence. Lower down your hands, students. Second sentence, it was a serious accident, but it did not cause much damage. Sachi is here with this question's answer. Let's see what Sachi says.
although it was a serious accident, it did not cause much damage.
Sachi, would you please speak again because I could not listen. Although,
Yes, sir. Although it was a serious accident, it did not
comma,
cause much damage.
after accident, you will put comma. Otherwise, Sachi, your sentence is absolutely correct. Although it was a
Although it
serious
was a
accident, comma, it did not cause much damage. Absolutely correct. Very good, Sachi. Lower down your hands, everyone. That's really nice of you. You all are putting great efforts. All right, everyone. So I want to know this one thing. Exercise 16, everyone. And in your exam, the sentences or exercise will come like exercise 16. In the bracket, the question will be like, what do you have to do? See, first sentence, transform the following sentences as directed. The first sentence is, everyone encouraged her to compete, change into an interrogative sentence. So tell me, can anyone tell? Okay, Varsha. Interrogative, you have to make it. Everyone encouraged
Did
her to
ev-
compete. Varsha, what is the answer?
did everyone encourage her to
But I'm
complete?
not getting your sound. Wait, let me just cross check. Huh, Varsha, come on, speak now.
Did everyone encourage her to complete?
Not didn't. हमें सेंस को मेंटेन करके रखना है वर्षा. We need to maintain the sense of the sentence. So it will be didn't everybody encourage her to compete, right? That we need to maintain the decorum of the sense. Then everybody encouraged her to compete. When you change it into interrogative, you need to put the interrogative that's with negative. Didn't refers to like everyone. Didn't everyone or everybody encouraged her to compete? So see students, in your exam, you will get the questions like this. Let's go to the next sentence. He is too polite to offend anybody. Who will answer this question? Raise your hand. All right, let's go to Sanchi. Sanchi.
He is so polite to offend anybody.
No, no, no. Next, you need to make complete sentence. He is so polite that he does not offend anybody. Offend means to make anyone angry. Or
Okay,
he
sir.
is so polite that he does not offend anybody, right? Like this. So rest of the sentences, you will do it yourselves, everyone. Otherwise, we have completed the chapter. Tomorrow we will tell you all the exercises. The pending will go on. Right, everyone? That's enough for today's lecture. If any one of you has got any doubt, you can raise your hand. Yes, Ishmeet. Ishmeet, you have raised your hand. Any doubt? Ishmeet, do you want to ask anything? No, you don't want to ask, I think. Ishmeet, unmute yourself. I have allowed you to unmute.
Now, sir, we will do all answers in notebooks.
You will do in your rough notebook. Tomorrow we will do tally of the sentences. And if your sentences are correct, you can write in the fair notebook. Otherwise, you will correct them and then write in the fair notebook. Right?
Okay, sir.
And
Okay, sir.
tomorrow I'll give you the PDF also of the answers so that you can tally your answers. Okay. Thank you very much for joining the class, students.